So today's video I'm really excited about because I have always loved me some Lunchables. I'm coming home. Hey y'all, welcome back to Ormsby Farm. My name is Casey. So y'all are in the kitchen with me today, and please excuse my lighting. I am in the process of moving. We are finally taking the first step on moving to the homestead. Videos to come, and you can watch it on season 4 of our family's reality show, Being Casey, coming out October 18th on Amazon. So yeah, we just gonna do what we gonna do because I have forgotten where I've put all my lights and they're packed up and yeah. So growing up, I know for me, I've talked to Sis Tara about this. I know for Brother Chris too, we all loved us some Lunchables as kids. So the one thing that I hate about Lunchables is they have so many preservatives. To kind of be shelf stable. And I thought there's got to be a way that you can do some healthy organic Lunchables that are freezer friendly and that you could pull out the day before. If y'all are doing a family vacation with the kids, if you're doing school lunches, or even if you're staying at home and just want to do some quick and easy lunch. So today I am doing 3 different types of the organic, kind of no preservatives, homemade Lunchables. We're going to test them in the freezer, and then a week later I'm going to pull them out, thaw them out the day before, and we're going to taste them to see if they actually taste good. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be doing the pizza Lunchable. We're going to be doing the cracker Lunchable. And we're going to be doing the Nacho Lunchable. So all of the stuff is going to be homemade, except the pepperoni and the cheese. I didn't do my own cheese this time. But if you want the recipes for like my pizza sauce, salsa, the cheese dip stuff, make sure you're liked and subscribed so you know when the videos are coming out, and leave me a comment saying you want to see it. So let's go ahead and get started. I hear the pizza in the background. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so first I wanted to show the little Tupperware that I got to put them in. I wanted something that kind of looked like the Lunchable box. These were actually at Dollar Tree, and they're called the Veggie and Dip one. Top has a little small thing in it and then an open space. So I used those, and then for the extra ones I got a pack of, I think it was 10. From Dollar Tree as well. I wanted to do it very inexpensive, of the little side dip kind of things to do the extra stuff that was not included. So we're going to go ahead and start with the pizza Lunchable one, because that's my favorite. So if you, I went ahead and put some homemade pizza sauce in a small, one of the small containers. If you want to see me do a video on my salsa and pizza sauce recipe, leave a comment in the comment section below. Okay, so the other one, it's so cute. It has a little top. We're going to go ahead and we're going to grate some cheese. Again, I didn't make the cheese. I got cheese from Kroger. It was $1.49 for this, and this is going to actually do all of the cheeses and cheese for my pizza tonight, because that's what I'm doing. So let me go ahead and cut this open, then we'll get started. As I said before, I'm in the process of moving, so all of my stuff is all over the place, and it is starting to drive me crazy because I can't find anything. So what we're going to do, especially with this size bar of cheese, and this size bar of cheese is 8 ounces, if you get it, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut it in half. And then I'm going to cut that in half. So we have extra, the cheese and cracker ones, pizza Lunchable. So far we're at about 25 cents. What you want to go ahead and do is you want to grate the cheese. I do not buy already shredded cheese because of all the preservatives and stuff that they put in it, so that the shredded cheese does not stick together. So buying the cheese, shredding it yourself, it just takes a little more elbow grease. I'm gonna go ahead and shred this, and then we're gonna go ahead and put it into the little container. And we actually have a mozzarella cheese recipe in our cookbook that will be available on Amazon Prime in a couple of weeks. As well as I've talked about that I have watched cheese videos from Sarah and Kevin over at Living Traditions Homestead and Andrea and Ben at VW Family Farm. And you always can go ahead and click index cards up here and I'll lead you over to their videos because theirs are great. Because homemade cheese, of course, would be the best. Again, I'm moving, so I didn't have time to make cheese. So what I'm gonna do is I'm really just gonna put some cheese in this little container. I'm gonna push it down a little bit too. Does anybody else notice that in the Lunchables, they don't never give you enough cheese? It's like they want you to buy some more cheese. I mean, who doesn't want extra cheese on their Lunchable? And then place the top on top of it. Put that aside. And then I have my pizza sauce. And I made some homemade crusts. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 in. I made 3, but they one cracked. So, or I broke it. Really. And I think 2 fits perfectly in here. And especially for kids, for your grandkids, this is a great size little snack. So basically what I did is I made a homemade dough. If you're interested in that recipe, leave a comment in the comment section below. I let it set for 10 minutes and then I rolled it out. So I rolled it out and used a cookie cutter to cut out the small shapes. And of course then use the leftover, as you see in this video, to make my crust for tonight. I baked it at 400 for 12 minutes, let them cool, and then they're good. So we're gonna put these pizza crust right in there. We're gonna lock everything up and pizza Lunchable, check. Alrighty, so the next one is the cheese and cracker one. This was another one of my favorite and nothing would go in this one. So some of the Lunchables actually come with dessert. So I made a quick homemade pudding that's in there. Dollar Tree also has great name brand instant puddings. When I was on my keto kick, I did the sugar-free puddings, which was a good filling keto-friendly dessert. So that's what this is. This is the Dove chocolate. So basically what I'm doing is they have the little small squares. So I'm going to take that leftover cheese that we have and we're just going to cut maybe about 6 little slices of the cheese and then put that aside. And this is the fun part. Yeah? Now, when you're looking for lunch meat, whether it's turkey, ham, which is what I'm doing today, lunch meat has a lot of preservatives. That's why it lasts so long. What we like to do is, Brother Chris bought me a meat slicer last Christmas during the pandemic, and we have been roasting our own ham, turkey breast, or beef roast and slicing our own meat and freezing it. It just makes it a little bit healthier. And since we're doing this kind of homemade, no preservatives kind of feel for Lunchable, I wanted to go with that. So this is ham that we have roasted and cut. So what I'm going to do, because I want some thick pieces, is I'm going to take the piece, it's actually 3 pieces that we sliced, and I'm going to take the smallest cookie cutter. I will try to find the set that I have and put it in the Amazon shop. But literally what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press down and cookie cut out some little pieces. And it makes some great little ham circles just like you're having the Lunchables. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 6 together. Let's do the cheese, which I'm going to cut a couple more pieces of the cheese. And then I got some no name brand of the Ritz crackers, 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're going to do 8 of them in there. And pop it in there. And literally, just like a pizza Lunchable, we're going to go ahead and put the top on. Remember, that's the pudding, so you got a little dessert too. And we're going to move on to the last and probably the one that I haven't had in a while, but it's so good. So the next one is the nacho one. So I first did a like a cheese sauce. And what I did, if you want to see this recipe also, make sure that you leave a comment in the comment section. This was real easy. I learned about the Anthony's organic cheddar powder from Sarah over at Living Traditions Homestead. And I did some milk, I did some butter, I did that powder. And I put in a little bit of tomatoes and a little bit of peppers and brought it up to a boil and let it reduce. And this is great for veggie dipping, bread dipping, kind of like a fondue kind of thing. So that. And then also I make my own salsa. So we're gonna put the salsa in this one right over here. And we're just gonna put a couple spoonfuls in there to fill it up. And this is the salsa that I canned last year. We're really excited to get our new salsas going for this year from the garden. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that in there, close it up. And I got, again, from Kroger, the no-name bite-sized little mini kind of nacho ones. And I'm just gonna put a little handful of those that will fit in there. That one's broken, so it's for me. And then we're gonna add the top. And all three of these now are gonna go in the freezer. So I am gonna see y'all back here in a week when we let them thaw out and taste them and see how they turned out. It's exciting. It's so exciting. See you in a week. Well, it's really gonna be a YouTube second. Alrighty, y'all, so it is a week later. I've taken out all three of the Lunchables from the freezer, let them sit for about a day. I took them out yesterday morning. And look who come to try stuff with me. It's Mom. Mom, what do you think about them, huh?
I think they are so cute. You know, the boys and my nieces grew up on Lunchables. And to see homemade stuff as opposed to processed food, and they're just set up so cute. I think kids will love them.
And you know, some of the Lunchables come with a drink. And I'm going to leave all of the Dollar Tree Tupperware that we used. And there are Dollar Tree little bottles, plastic bottles that me and Mom use when we camp. I use it sometimes for creamer. We both use it for our adult beverage of choice, so we don't have to take the glass bottles. Right. But those would be really cute if you wanted non-processed drinks to make homemade lemonade, maybe tea, flavored water, or something like that. But I will leave that in the description box below for Dollar Tree. So what we're going to do is we're going to try them, see how they are. I'm excited because, you know, I'm a Lunchable fan.
And it's so cute. They have these little containers like this first one. What is that, pudding?
That's the pudding, the homemade pudding, and it has with the cracker one. So I guess Mom wants to try the cracker one first. So we're gonna try the cracker. All right, go ahead, Mom.
Okay, so we got crackers and cheese and
again,
ham.
In the first part of this video, cheese, the ham, and the pepperoni are the only things that were not homemade. And of course the crackers and chips. I usually do make my own cheese, but you know, we have a lot going on here at Ormsby Farms. We just didn't have the time. How is it? Did it defrost good?
Good. Defrosted great. Tastes very fresh.
Not so good.
Try the pudding. Tastes great. Defrosted really well.
Oh yeah, that is good. I'm telling you, these Dollar Tree Tupperwares, it really stood up to the freezer and defrosting, so I'm happy with it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. The nachos, and of course we'll finish these off camera. We're just trying them now. And this one was a homemade cheese dip, my salsa, and chips. That's a newer one of the Lunchables, I think, but I still love the nacho ones.
All right.
And again, if you want to see any of these homemade salsa, cheese dip, marinara recipes, be sure to leave a comment in the comment section.
Good.
Now the chips don't taste as fresh, but they're not bad. That'd be the only thing that I would complain
they're just
about.
fine. They're good. Very good, very tasty. They all taste fresh. to me. Oh, one more cheese. There we go.
And last but not least, my favorite, the pizza Lunchable. And let me just say, this is probably very controversial for pizza Lunchable people, is I like to heat my pizza Lunchable up. When we were younger, me, Chris, Morgan, and Maddie, my 2 cousins, we heated our pizza Lunchable up. We would make it, put it in the microwave. So that's what I'm gonna do with this. So we're both gonna grab a crust. Now, in the video, I didn't put in the pepperoni. I put it in afterwards, so I forgot to do it. So yes, I did add pepperoni to mine.
Yummy. And it's homemade, right?
Except the cheese. Again, I just didn't have time to do the cheese. The reason we're over at Mom's is we have a special, exciting video coming up. You won't want to miss it. We've taken the first steps, or I've taken the first steps of moving to the farm homestead. So look out for that video. Make sure you're subscribed. Mom's being so polite and using like a spoon. I'm just... I guess for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to melt it.
Very good. I can't get over how everything just froze really well. Thawed out really well.
But yeah, this is... I think it turned out pretty good. So if you are enjoying these videos, y'all, from me, Mom, Brother Chris, and Tara, make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you know anytime new content drops to our channel. Post our videos on social media to like-minded people. It really does help out our channel. And until next time, thank you so much for stopping by our little homestead. Be blessed.
Bye.
Before we totally sign out of here, we actually were talking about a couple things. One, if you didn't want to do the pudding, you could do fruit, Mom said.
Yeah, you can freeze grapes or pieces of peaches.
Or strawberries or blueberries.
Anything, yeah.
So that would be a good, healthier option if you did not want to do the pudding. Even though the pudding, when I was on my keto fix, was 1 net carb for a half a cup. So this would probably be not even that, because it's not even a half a cup. I think it's a 1/4 of a cup. But yeah, so it was very good. So, okay, back to the closing. Be blessed.
Bye.
I'm coming home.